Hey guys, Project Zachary here. Going to be bringing you an updated worker empire guide for 2020. I'm going to go through each of my cities and just have the list of the nodes up on the screen, so you can go ahead and look at those while I go through each city. We're going to start with Olvia. It has 6 workers, so you're going to need to get a little bit of housing. I also want to say that I have bought all of the extra housing in each of the cities, so that is going to be why my CP counts might be a little different than yours if you do not have those extra 3 workers in each of your city. Moving on to Velia. Velia is a really good city for a lot of early cooking, as well as a few basic materials for crate making. We're going to head down to Haidle next. Haidle has a lot of nodes for cooking as well. There's several nodes that are actually further away, like Midi and Northern Highlands, but they're better from Haidle than they are from Tariff. I'm going to say the orange nodes, or the orange spreadsheet cells, those are nodes that I would take out first if you don't have enough CP. These are the nodes that are going to be the least silver efficient. And all of these silver prices are based upon the marketplace. So after Haidle, we're going to head over to Calpheon. Calpheon is wonderful for getting a lot of crate materials for making crates, and also a few cooking materials, as well as some excavation nodes. South, we're going to head on to Trent. Trent, also a great city. It's got some of the highest silver per CP nodes in the game because of how valuable the timber is for crate making. I do not do anything in Grana or Old Wisdom Tree in this guide. If you're doing crates, you're going to want to connect it, and then a few more things open up. But unless you have crate production going, I would just avoid both those cities, as well as Duvenkroon. Those cities do not have very good silver per CP. Keplin. Keplin is another great city for getting supplies for timber and coal. It's not the best city, so if you're also looking for something to skip out on, you can just forget about Keplin and just get maybe the Keplin quarry and none of the other nodes. It'll save you quite a bit of CP if you don't have quite as much. Glish, another awesome city. We get some mushroom nodes as well as just other assortment of nodes, and it's very compact, so if you get the extra 3 workers, you can get all those nodes real quickly. Tariff. Tariff is another city. If you don't have quite the CP, as you can see, the silver per CP is pretty low for Tariff. But if you're doing crates, you're going to want those extra resources because this silver is just flat marketplace. So if you're turning it into something or using it for crates, you're going to get a lot more out. And also, if you were to just sell it straight to the marketplace, you're going to need to take all these values and multiply by whatever your return is from the marketplace, like 85% or 84.5 if you have a value market pack. Alta Nova. This is a recent addition since my last guide. A lot of cooking supplies have gone way up in value over the last month or two because of the changing to imperial turn-ins. So people are going to need a lot of these cooking supplies. So a lot of things like pistachios and date palm and figs and all the Valencia cooking materials. Since those are great meal to make, those are being pretty high demand. They've been coming down a little bit, but they're still pretty valuable nodes, and I like Alta Nova for a couple of these nodes, as well as the purified water, which is one of the best nodes in the game for silver because of how valuable it is at this time. Sandgrain, another solid city, really compact. You just get the 3 workers, and then you just grab the 2 nodes right next to it, and you'll make both loads of silver because of, again, teff and nutmeg prices going up. Shikaku is also changed, again, because of all the Valencia. So we're going to grab a bunch of these nodes. I don't have the Kamachi Canyon right now, but is also an okay node, but then you need to buy more housing in Shikaku if that's something you're interested in doing. Head on over to Valencia. Valencia also has a lot of those cooking materials, but at this time the nodes right around Valencia aren't the best. The date palm is really good, but other than that, if you don't have the CP, you can just kind of stay out of Valencia and just get that one node. And the final city on our trek is Arihaza. So I don't have the 4th worker right now in Arihaza on my CP, but I would suggest you get that. Again, the orange nodes don't have to be gotten if you feel that they're a little bit underwhelming. Then you don't need to get those. So there's just one more thing I would like to show you, and that's the total CP for the entire empire. So if you get all of the nodes I had listed, including the orange ones, it'll come out to about 304 CP. So if you have 100 farms, then you're at around 404 CP. If you have, 9 farms or whatever. If you want to take the CP without the orange nodes, which is a little bit more silver efficient, you're going to have to spend 267 CP, and that'll give you some more room for doing crates and farms and everything like that. Well, I hope you enjoyed this quick guide. I'm hopefully going to be doing some more things in the future. Subscribe and like. Keep up with this channel. Thanks. Bye.